Good evening all, hope we are all doing well. Welcome to Affinity Racing. We are going to get a couple of things, disclaimers if you like, out of the way. Firstly, James, you're the reason no one's received their t-shirts, because I was waiting on you to confirm what you wanted so I could ship them all off on the same day. Turns out we had to wait a week and a half to get a reply from James, so everyone can blame James. That's the first bit out of the way, done and dusted. Hope everyone's well. Hope we are all good. Literally, you can't, well, obviously you can't see it, but literally beside me is all the t-shirts that are getting posted tomorrow, all ready to go. So they'll be with you Tuesday, Wednesday, however long it takes for first class post to arrive. That is that. Job's a good one. Hope we're all doing good. I'm really looking forward to this one. Weirdly enough, so we're at St Croix, or however it's pronounced, and weirdly enough, my pace at the moment seems to be matched between the soft and the medium tyres on the timed laps. Now, I'm not too sure. There's a little bit of a glitch there, and Adam and Carlos apparently were doing some testing a little bit earlier in the week, and that is the glitch is the same, where you do an outlap. Then you do another outlap, and then you do another outlap, which it then actually times, and then on your fourth lap is the one that it actually, like, registers. So hopefully, that is only a glitch that we're seeing in the actual practice lobbies, as opposed to what we end up seeing in the race, because that will be a little bit of a nightmare. So we're going to head out on the soft tyres, get a little bit more fast lap practice in. I was going to say cutting pit lines immediately on that one there. We'll get out of Mike's way there. Staying over to the left hand side. Now this is a cracking bit of track. This is absolutely mega. And the Corvette surprisingly handles it pretty well, as we're seeing there. Mike on a push lap. Don't know if he's on the soft tyre or not, but we're sticking with him. You love to wind me up. You do it every stream, James. You somehow manage. You press the right buttons. If he's not telling me it's ACC, he's telling me that no one's won a t-shirt. Which tonight, of course, it is not ACC. And in answer to your question, Lucy, Adam can win you a t-shirt. If Adam wins the... Well, actually, he's nailed on to win the championship, so I probably shouldn't make that bet, should I? That if he wins, you can have one. ACC Tuesday this week. Fingers crossed. Got a little bit of filming on the afternoon, and if we get back from that early enough, then we are all good to go. Tomorrow is the day as well where I finally get my office/drum studio down the bottom of the garden. It takes them 2 weeks to put it all together. So by the end of, not next week, but the following, I should have myself a brand new drum studio, which will be good. Oh, is that why he's not... I've got a fighting chance. Carlos winning the championship, you reckon, John? Yeah, no glitches on ACC. I've seen a few. Maybe not as many as Gran Turismo, however. Is that why Adam says he's not fancying it, or is it just that? Is it just this track that he wasn't fancying, or is it a bit of both? Not very well, plus not a great track. Oh, not a great track for Mike either. Is he in the? Is Mike in the R8? Couldn't see what that was there. Man of horse. Oh, that's no good. Oops, wrong side of the track. Right, so as we see, we've already completed an actual outlap. Then we do this outlap, which it still has 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. And then we do another one, and I think it actually does time that one. And then it still says outlap, but then it actually does register it as an actual lap. My only worry is if this affects the race, which it could well do, it might start messing things up quite a bit, especially if we have what we had at Watkins Glen last year, where half the cars see one thing and half the cars get another. Because according to this, even though we've done a lap, we haven't, and there's nothing on the right hand side either. Now it times it. It still says outlap, although it is registering it as our first push lap. So it's a little bit weird. But I think we're all good. Is Jonathan doing this one? Let us all kill GT7 Sport. What on earth's going on there? Hope we're all well. Welcome along. Definitely the first time I've seen you in here. Otherwise I would have most definitely remembered that name. Hope we're all well. Is Jim in here as well? There he is. Jim, how we doing? Hope you and Jessa are all good. Welcome along. Hopefully we'll be having Jim in the next season. I'm going to drop Rico a message and see if we can sort Jim a place. I don't know if John or James you might know, or if Adam, if you're still watching, what we're looking like for places and spare seats on the grid for next year, or the next season. Sorry, not next year. Jessa and I are rooting for you. Get it. Good stuff. Fingers crossed. Carlos is looking like the favourite for this one. I do have to say, as he normally is. Right. Quali begins. Oh, I think grid's currently full. Is that for the? I don't actually know what the combo is that we're doing for next season. But is that for the next one that we're doing? Well, we'll see. We might have a couple of dropouts, but we'll try and sort Jim a spot. Right, I'm really hoping we don't have any issues here with this whole 3 outlap glitch that is going on at the moment. Woohoo! Right, yeah, hopefully in qualifying. So, just to mention again for anybody that missed it, the glitch that we spotted in free practice is that you end up having to do multiple outlaps. It doesn't register the first outlap as an actual lap. It then doesn't register the second as an actual lap, but it does then register the third, if you're lucky. So hopefully, as it does say outlap here and it is counting down, fingers crossed this is all in order, and hopefully as well it works on the race and we don't have a repeat of Gran Turismo glitches messing things up. Bet the glitch goes if you lap the track the correct way. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it was one of those things or something along those lines. I'm assuming that we're going to have enough time here say a 2-minute 30 lap, to do an out lap, then a push lap, probably 2 push laps, then an in lap, then another out lap. What are we on there? 10 minutes by that point. I think we should hopefully have enough time. Because looking at fuel as well, fuel depletion kind of outweighs the tyre degradation. In terms of added performance, you get more benefit even on older tyres with less fuel. Right, let's go. First push lap. T-shirt game, absolutely. If anybody is new around here, tuning in for the first time, if you can guess correctly, my fastest quali lap, and you get it absolutely bang on, all 3 decimal places included, free t-shirt from the merch store, links to that are in the description. I would maybe judge once you've seen my first push lap. But get your guesses in now. You can have as many guesses as you like. This definitely won't be the quickest because I've just lost a whole chunk of time right there like that. But do get your guesses in. 208 treble 6, so I never actually managed to get down to the 208 sadly in free practice, but I was, this is the weird thing, fairly close to the very low 209s on both the medium and the soft tyre. So I don't know if just by the time we'd done 3 laps on the multiple outlap glitch, that by that point the soft tyres had lost their, main chunk of performance, and I wasn't able to put in a decent timed lap on those. I'm kind of hoping that that's got a little bit to do with it, but multiple laps on the softs, never quite managed it, but overall was not too far off on medium tyre pace. I think fuel is going to come into it more than tyre deg for this race, because you run out of fuel before you do tyres. First push lap for us though, 208.4 for Carlos. That might be track limits. Fingers crossed it is not. What's this going to be? Oh, a 208.2. There we go. So that one was actually then a decent lap. Right, hopefully I can improve on this first sector here, because we lost a bit of time the first time round. That is a lot better there. A 10th down. Shows what I know. It's definitely felt a lot quicker. Ooh. Making sure I'm out of people's way. Good stuff. Right, John's changed his time now, so he's saying 207 treble 6. Alright, fingers crossed for that one then. Oh, if anyone else wants to take a guess though, get your guesses in. However, sadly, we can't ship to America because it costs an absolute fortune. But Larry's won a couple of times and then sadly had to donate his t-shirt to a Brit, basically. Yeah, signature move in early, definitely. Hopefully that means no more of that. Yes, Jim, so seen your email, buddy. I apologise because I only just saw it before I came on to do the stream, so I didn't have a chance to reply. But Jessa looks like she's loving her rig. How are you finding yours? Did you say you'd set it up? Sorry, I can't remember now off the top of my head. Oh, that was it. You said the DD Pro was great, but the pedals were naff, is what you said, wasn't it? The pedals weren't that great. Right, we'll go another push lap here. Because then we should get enough time to change tyres, to do an in-lap, change tyres, and an out-lap, and get at least one push on a fresh set. Right, this is also not going to be too great. We lost a bit of time there. Ark's currently got pole position with a 2:08.0. Don't do the same thing again. There we go. Keep it facing the correct way. Yeah, get all the mistakes. Get all the mistakes done. Possibly braking a bit too early there. I'm still kind of braking where I need to be braking on the hard tyres as opposed to now the soft. Load cell and spring on the throttle. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I might have made up a little bit of time here. Ooh, don't run too wide. Look at that, Carlos setting a 2:07.5. Right, I'm going to come into the pits now. Soft tyres, do not refuel. Let's go. 8 Newton meter of torque. To be honest with you, I wouldn't actually know. I've seen the numbers and stuff for the different wheels, but to actually be able to know what that feels like, I don't think I've got much comparison. I think you can get the boosters as well. The torque boosters, Jim, if you've seen them. Which look good. Right, trying not to take too much life out of the tyres. Oh, you got the AC pack now, it's at 8. Right, got you. Got you, got you, got you. Love it. Yeah, it sounds like you got the right setup, just a case of getting used to it now. Right, we'll have enough time for 2 push laps here. Go. Two push laps, here we go. No! Oh no! What a start to qualifying. What a start. Oh, you absolute plonker. Brand new, fresh set of tyres. And we go do that. I mean, it's pointless actually. We might as well just try and save the tyres this lap now. And just try and burn as much fuel. Oh, what a plonker. Yeah, burn fuel, definitely. Take our time here. Cannot believe we've just done that. Setting ourselves up for failure on this one. Oh, we're having to be a little bit tactical about this, aren't we? Just keeping a check behind me because we got somebody coming. Where are they? There they are. Go! Right, we might be able to grab a slipstream from Mike here. Don't do the same mistake. Running it onto the grass. Right, a slipstream would absolutely save us here. Problem being is we got it right at the start of the race, so if we do close up to him... Full send, absolutely. Yeah, a little bit offline there. Right, we're still okay though, we're still okay. Right, I'm probably too close to Mike now, unless he makes a mistake and bails on this, because we're going to have the slipstream all the way here. Yeah, we're going to end up catching up here now. This is going to be the problem. Oh, he has made a mistake. Right, okay. Have we benefited enough from that slipstream early doors? No. Oh, still nowhere near our previous best. Look at that, Arc with a 2:07. That is a rapid quick lap from Arc, that. 4/10 ahead of Carlos as well. Arc genuinely could have this one. He definitely... I didn't quite know where that message was going, but I didn't think it was going to go there. Painted go faster stripes on his car, I thought you were going to say. Painted them everywhere. That is a mega lap time, that, from Arc. Brilliant, that is. Brilliant. Right. How many laps we got to do? 27 laps. I don't even... Strategy-wise, yeah, by the way, I've got absolutely zero clue. Absolutely zero clue. I'm going to start on the hard tyres, though, I know that much. Whilst we've got the slipstreams. That's the only thing that I know. How many laps I'm doing on the hard tyres, though, I have no idea. No idea. John saying the mediums. I do feel like that would potentially be a wise shout. But the nature of this track, I think there could be a lot of damage picked up on lap 1. So, especially being middle of the pack. So I'm just playing it extra safe. Get it out of the way. Yeah, the Super will go through tyres pretty quick, I'd have thought. I'm not too sure. I don't know what it's like on the latest updates. That's the only thing. Right, here we go. Fingers crossed. Right, it's an alright launch, that. That's an alright launch. Hawk's actually got a poor launch, has he, or not? Can't see. No, I think he's got... No, he has. He's got a poor launch. Right, there we go. We're up to P4. That's soon going to drop all the way down to P6 again, though. Right, I'm just braking early out of this one here. Arc will be devastated with that launch. Who's this to the inside? Yeah, we've got to give them the space. Right, we do so nicely. Good stuff. Who is it? Oh, it's Rico. Rico right beside us. Just playing it safe with the line in there. Right, what do we think? Into the pits now, or will we need to do an extra couple laps on the hard tyres? I've genuinely got no idea. It's whether or not we can make the mediums. I think we actually have to do 2 stints on the softs, more than likely. I don't think it's worth, I don't know, trying to fuel save around here is going to be a nightmare on all those, with all those straights. I'll go aggressive. Let's go into the pits. Right, let's do the soft tyres. We'll do the soft tyres because now we want to see how far we can run the race with these. See, we can only do 10 laps anyway, really. I think this is going to be the way to go, potentially, here. Both of us going off into the wall, same place, same time there. Right, come on. Whoops, definitely. Cost ourselves a little bit of time there. Alright, I've just noticed that Ark's come into the pits early as well. So I'm not sure why he's done that, unless he's accidentally started on the hard tyres. I think he'd have been very unlucky to have picked up damage there. It was all very close, but it was nothing to cause anybody any damage. Right, I'm feeling pretty quick off the bridge. 10th or so, well, 2/10ths gained there now. Right, yellow flags. Still really unsure of the best line in there, to be honest. Right, I'm thinking if I can, I want to do 10 laps. So basically we got 26 laps that we need to do. I'm thinking 10 and 10 on the softs, and then the rest on the mediums. Yeah, go as long as this will go, then repeat, then medium, definitely. As well though, I don't need to be too worried about going on to the mediums, because the pace on them isn't as bad or as big a drop off as we might think. It's actually still pretty decent. I am, however, still losing time to Carlos at the moment. Right, let's try and settle in now. Carlos will start on softs, he always does. Yeah, I think so. It's whether or not Carlos's plan overall is to do 2 stints on the softs as well. Right, 27.4 the gap there. I think our loss is a slight mistake, lost a bit of time. Something like that. Right, I've got to hope as well, because we lost obviously a chunk of time coming out of the pits and that little incident there, so we got to be careful of that on the next few pit stops, and we got to hope everybody else makes the same mistake, hopefully. Let me catch Jim's comment here on this next straight. Yeah, it might bite him later. Yeah, it depends on what his strategy is going to be. But we're going to try and pit at the end of lap 11. This is where we need to be careful. Alright, that's good going. That's not too bad. Yeah, well, we'll not be going back onto the hards now, Jim. But yeah, we'll be doing, because we've got to do all 3 tyre compounds. I should have mentioned that at the start, actually. So yeah, we've got to do all 3 compounds. So we've done the hard tyres. Probably should have done more than a lap when I do think about it. But if we're doing 2 stints on the softs and mediums, that is more than enough between those 3 stints to cover the full 27 laps, really. So straight on, back off the hard tyres as quickly as possible. It's just this corner here that I'm not the most confident with in terms of lap time. But yeah, about 60% fuel there now as well. No! That's cost me a load of time, that. That has just cost me a load of time. Is this arc in front of us? No, it's not. I saw the Supra and I thought arc. Alright, how many laps have we done now? This is our 5th lap. We've got a little bit more in the tank. Maybe we might get 11 laps out, because we still have been fuel saving a bit. Just naturally, because this car is quicker to short shift. So naturally we do a little bit of fuel saving. Try and nab a slipstream here. It's P10. Just having to slightly lift to get the car to turn in. Now that we've taken out the first bit of life out of these soft tyres, you can normally do that whole run flat. Slight little lift or half a lift, but we're just coming off the throttle completely just to quickly get the car turned in. Right, 29.7, so overall we're losing time to Carlos. Thankfully it's not as rapidly as it normally is. He's normally like a second or 2 seconds a lap quicker. You're talking about the hard tyres there, Jim. Most people can't drive on the hard tyres. If so, I'm one of those people. You can guarantee I go, right, we're on the hard tyres, let's try and take it easy, and then immediately into the bin we go. Right, decent, decent, decent so far. Still not taking that final corner very quickly, or quickly enough. Right, personal best lap though. Go, go, go. Right, the tyres are actually lasting, still the tyres lasting better than I thought they would do. And we've got half a tank here, so we probably could do, as I say, we've done 6 laps, we could possibly get to 12 laps. But I think by that point we're trying to eke out the tyres for no reason really, because the mediums, we're not losing that much time on them overall. So I wouldn't be trying to, you know, desperately eke out another lap on the softs if we don't need to. Oh, it's a little bit wide though. Yeah, I would say that's the only thing that Gran Turismo doesn't quite have. Not that I can compare it to real life, obviously. But it's almost where you do have that tyre crossover. I don't quite think you get that. I don't really know if you get it on ACC as well or not, but after so many laps, a worn set of mediums is obviously quicker than a absolutely done-in set of softs. Or as you're saying there, the hard tyres can actually improve as they start to warm up, and at times can be the better tyre. I think sometimes because mostly because the races on Gran Turismo are so short, there's maybe only what would be a couple of laps, or 5, 6, 7, 10 laps where that tyre is quicker than another. Because the laps are condensed to like a 5-lap race or a 10-lap race, that in theory is actually only then a couple of corners, and it's not enough to really be able to have the proper strategic tyre battles that you would otherwise like to have, or that we do see in motorsport. Almost lost it there, come on. 31 seconds to Carlos now, losing too much time. Try and tag some slipstreams here. We're still in P10. Look at the field spread though. It's pretty crazy. A couple of people came into the pits the same first lap as me. But overall, that field spread is pretty crazy. Right, here's Mike in front of us. We're going to hopefully try and get round him here without losing time. Right, good stuff. We got that one. P9. Right, still only 6/10 off. Right, I do not understand this first sector. The amount of times I've thought, oh, that was a little bit slower. And then it's ended up being a personal best, or in that case, fastest first sector. Versus the amount of times I thought that was spot on that, and then lost more time than I could have accounted for. Right, so at this point we've done 9 laps. And I would say the tyres at this point, realistically, should start becoming slower. However, the more practice that we get with this track, it seems the quicker we end up going. Or the more laps that we're doing, the quicker we're going. Right, Carlos got an issue here. What's going on? Gaining quite a bit of time to him. 30.7 is the gap. I think he's just had a little bit of an off. And away he goes again. Tyre pressure extremely important in ACC. Yeah, I kind of wish that we saw a little bit more of that in Gran Turismo, to be honest. A bit more of that data. Right, when do we start to think about coming into the pits? That is the question. Who's that coming in? Scott coming in. Will we have a slipstream here? Are we close enough? 1.8 to Eddie. I very much doubt it. That, in fact, was only 2/10 off our previous best. .4 is Carlos now doing a bit of fuel saving to grab an extra lap or two out of the tyres he's on. What do we think's going on there? Because we're starting to close a little bit, or just in certain corners. We'll have a nice slipstream here. 1.3 to Eddie in front. Oh no, didn't do my usual line there. Right, Carlos still not in the pits. Right, we're going to get 11 laps out of these tyres here. In fact, actually, I tell you what, genuinely, change of strategy now. Do we think we could do the rest on the medium tyres? We would have to really fuel save, that's the only thing. Get your thoughts in chat, what do we think? Is it actually going to be worth us doing a 25-second pit stop to do another set of soft tyres? I don't know if we would gain over 2 seconds a lap. Should we try and eke this out now to just do the mediums? What do we think? Do we drop onto the mediums after this and try and make them last? We can get still one more lap out of the softs of the fuel that we're on now. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? What do we reckon? Otherwise, I'm pitting now onto another set of softs to then pit lap 24, 25. Which are you saying yes to, Jim? Go soft again, John saying. Try and see what Carlos is doing here. Firstly, I don't think it's going to be worth it, you know. Oh, you idiot, come on! Oh. That's it. Race ruined. Race absolutely ruined. Ah! Sticky barrier, indeed. I do not believe that. What an idiot. What an idiot. It's not over, just relax, I know, but we most definitely were challenging as best we could for a podium in this race. Given where we were when we went into the pits. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, that's it. Absolutely done for now. Adam's about to go into the pits. He's going to land an extra 25 seconds on us here. Oh, you absolute plonker, Rodney. Come on. Don't be a dipstick all your life. Right, we're going to pit lap. We'll have to pit lap 23. Top 5 still available, James reckons. Think about it though, we've probably cost ourselves easy 10, 15 seconds in mistakes. We had that incident coming out of the pits, a couple of seconds lost there. Right, come on then. Just got to keep pushing now. Oh, you idiot. Come on. Stop being so silly. Yeah, probably box a bit later than lap 20 because then we will have barely done anything on these soft tyres then. But I'd try and keep an eye on actual performance and pit as soon as we think they're starting to drop. Someone's saying ignore James. Xenophon, how are we doing? Hope we're all good. You'll regret ignoring my advice. It's 50-50 with you, mate. 50-50. Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it then, because then we'd only be doing about 7 laps before we're going into the pits. There's 25-second pit loss, probably about 30 in total. So you're definitely not gaining it back coming in that quick. 46.7 though is the gap. Trying to keep closing that down as much as we can do. .7. Plenty of mistakes in this race. In fact, I've probably made a masterclass of how not to race. The whole point of doing 2 stints on the softs was we went to gain a load of time versus the other tyres. So far we are a second down on our time, or a second slower this lap, and we're not even halfway, well, we're just halfway through. Unbelievable. This has really not worked the way it should have done. Right, Eddie up ahead here, P7. .7 Eddie. It's annoying because someone like Carlos would have made this strategy work an absolute breeze. It's silly us. We try to be clever. Look where it gets me. Track limits that. Oh, come on, stop it. No, I'm very surprised that that's not a track limits penalty there. Very surprised. Should only ever do last lap on hards. I suppose then you've done a full race with a bit more practice, haven't you? To be fair, our first lap on hards was all right. That was fine. Into the pits was fine. It was coming out the pits where we made that. I made that first stupid mistake. Should be able to get past Eddie here, hopefully fairly easily. Maybe not. This is the problem. 4 laps ago we were 47 seconds behind Carlos. All this time later, and we've dropped a second to him. After all those laps, we've dropped a second. And that's him on the mediums. Which really shows how quick he is. Adam P2, for someone who wasn't feeling great and wasn't fancying this one. He's got himself a good result at the moment. Right, lap 23, 24 is when we're going to be coming in. Look at that, 49.7, still losing time overall. Right, we set a top 5. Brian's 7 seconds up the road. Right, we're catching to Brian pretty quick here. I don't know if he's on the hard tyres or got damage or something. Yeah, we're catching. Slowly but surely. It's a little bit better on that final corner. We need a bit more of that. 4.1. Might get him within 3 seconds here. There we go. Within 4 seconds rather. .8, 0.7, 0.6, 0.5. If only we were counting down the gap to Carlos that quick. Did we see what tyre Carlos went back onto, by the way? Because I'm just thinking here, is he actually doing... I'm assuming he's on the mediums. He's got to be, hasn't he? I don't think that the 2 soft tyre stints was ever going to be worthwhile, really. So I can't see him being on that. But I'm just looking, thinking, how are we not gaining any time to him? Pretty much whatsoever. Like, we're gaining it on the straights because our car's quicker on the straights, but other than that, right, we've got Brian in front of us here. Carlos will box lap 26. Yeah, he will do. Onto the hards. I'm assuming he's on the mediums. I'm just shocked that he's been so quick on them. Right, Brian in front. There's Mike onto the hard tyres now. So I don't know if he's doing the rest of the race on the hard tyres. I don't know how Brian's struggling so much, to be honest. Not quite sure. That's how he's struggling. That McLaren does not like straight lines. Corners only for the McLaren. Well, we said it was good in the corner, so I should have expected that. I thought we'd ditched him there. Fair play, Brian. Nicely done. I got a shock there, I got to be honest. That was funny. Right, we've got Mike, his next position. Whoever this is in front of us is a back marker. Right, you never know here because... Look at this, Larry's having to come into the pits now. He's going to have to do 5 laps on the hard tyres. So you never know, we might gain a little bit of time back here or there. Right, out of the pits they come. We're going to do one more and then we're going to pit onto the mediums. .7, 5.6. Problem being is, of course, we've got another pit stop to do. Almost do a little bit of wall riding. Carlos into the pits now. Carlos has done the same strategy as us. Carlos has done the same strategy. He's on the soft tyres now. He's coming in off the soft tyres. Oh, here we go. Here we go. He's onto the hards now. He didn't start on the mediums, did he? Unless he started on the mediums and I just didn't notice. Please say Carlos still has another pit stop to do. Please, please, please. Please, please. Say Carlos has another pit stop to do. Right. 4 laps of fuel, no more. Indeed. Right, come on. Come on, come on, come on. 2, 3, 4. 4.2, 4.2. That's all right. That's all right. Go, 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 go. Going to meet someone on the apex here. Who is it? Scott. Don't bin it on the mediums. Come on, whatever you do. Right, come on. We're P8 now. A lot of people in front of us now are on the hard tyres as well. Let's make this count. Come on. Look at that, they're both into the pits and they're switching tyres. Adam's got the jump onto the hard tyres, he goes. Carlos onto the mediums now. So Carlos has had the same idea. He's definitely had the same idea. Carlos in, yep, Eddie's in, here we go, we'll get past Eddie. Right, P7 for us. I did think we would have been a little bit further ahead, I'm not going to lie. I suppose we would have been miles ahead had we not have stacked it into the wall twice. Come on. Right, Scott's ahead of us by a couple of seconds here. We've got 2.5 laps remaining. He's in the murk though, incredibly quick on the straights. I'm agreeing with John. Wrong. Yeah, what can we do? Is anybody else going to have to go into the pits? Has anyone timed it so that they're now going to pit, or...? No. Anyone maybe's going to pit at the end of this lap? Yeah, a slower tyre, yeah, exactly, definitely. I think in terms of the actual laps that we've done right, but like I'm sat in my head trying to work out where's the 30 seconds gone. But if you think they've literally just averaged being over a second a lap quicker. They've been a bit quicker, and then we've also binned it. So they've actually only needed to really be half a second a lap quicker in this race, talking about Carlos and Adam here. And then we've basically cost ourselves about 15 to 20 seconds worth of time lost. Right, Scott's had a bit of an issue there. Adam is right on Carlos, I think. Right, final lap. Nobody's pitting then. Yeah, not catching Scott. Definitely not by the looks of it. Our straight line speed isn't going to be enough either because he's in the murk. Someone going slow, is it? There? I'm not too sure. Probably going to be P7 for us though here. I'm trying to cling on to hoping that someone's having issues. It's going to be P7. That is Rico having issues. Definitely is Rico having issues. Can we have P6 last minute here? He's obviously having to fuel save quite a bit, I would assume. Never start on hards. We didn't lose any time on the hards, that's the problem. Nothing wrong with it at all, except for me being a div once I was actually, ironically, on the soft tyres. Stu cast a spell on Rico. Oh, we're gaining so much here as well. Not going to be enough before we cross the line though. It's going to actually be pretty close. And P4 and P5 as well. Only a couple of seconds up the road. Had we not made those stupid mistakes, P4 would have been on there. That, however, is a race of what could have been and what was a disappointing result. But overall, a cracking race, as it always is. Yeah, not sure if he's run out of fuel there, or if he has had a bit of a bump with someone, or a bit of damage, or a bump with the wall. But yeah, not too bad, eh? Not too bad. I think where did we actually start? It was a P6, I think. So overall, we lost a position, but yeah, not a bad race overall, I would say. Definitely not. So there we go. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed that one. We're going to be back tomorrow night for new week of daily races. I haven't seen what they are or what they're expected to be just yet, but I'll be looking forward to that. Everybody's t-shirts, who is due a t-shirt, will be getting them posted out tomorrow. So you should hopefully have them, I would say, by Wednesday. I assume it'll be for first class post. Yeah, Larry with a P3 as well. So Adam 3.9 seconds behind Carlos, and Carlos takes it home in, I think that was 59 minutes and 4 seconds. Not bad at all. Yeah, we stayed where we were then, maybe. I'm not too sure. Excellent here, Xenophon. Thank you, buddy. Should have started on mediums. Potentially. Yeah, difficult one. Don't say that, you're doing great. Yeah, that was alright. It was alright. We could have definitely done a little better, most probably. But overall, really good, enjoyable race. Good fun. There we go then. I will see everybody tomorrow night for a new week of daily races. Hopefully ACC Tuesday as well. And then, of course, back next week for those just tuning in for the British Heart Foundation race. We've only got a couple of rounds left, I believe. And then we'll be rounding out this this season. And I will have to have a look at the driver standings to see where everybody is at. But I assume it's either Carlos or Adam out in front. So not too bad. There we go. Not too bad at all. Well done. Cheers, James. Thank you, Jessa, as well. Appreciate you both tuning in. Absolute heroes. Yeah, if we went long, we would have saved 25-second pit stop. But it is funny that everybody else ended up doing the same sort of strategy, which I was quite shocked at, actually. Whether it was worth it or not, I don't quite know. But yeah, good fun and a good race either way. So there we go. Enjoy what is left of your weekend, and I will see you all tomorrow night for a new week of daily races. Toodles!